Hey guys, welcome. I'm Anne and this is my character Anna Laura Wildheart. And welcome to Palia. Oh, poor Bambi, it's dead. So guys, today I have a different kind of video for you. I normally build my house and I share that in my videos. But lately I have noticed that there are many new players, and if you are one of them and found my video, welcome! Welcome to Palia. This is my character and it's been fun, to play this game. And if you are, someone that doesn't play Palia and found my video somewhere on the internet and want to know more about Palia, well, this is the video for you as well. Because the reason I make this video is for you guys, the new people. They don't know Palia. They start this game and they're like, what am I supposed to do? There's so much to do in this game. And I see many new players. I think most come from Epic Store. And soon Nintendo Switch will be available as well for Palia. So more new players will come. And those have questions. And I see myself answering them in server chat, and I really like doing that because I've been playing since August and now it's November, so that's a few months, and I gained a lot of knowledge. I made mistakes and I grew as a player, so I have a vast amount of information to share with people, and I guess I will make a video about that and share some things with how the game works and what you can do and how you build up your character. And oh, box, yes, no, get me, yes. Oh, I like those boxes, and I should tell you what it is. So I will share it with you, my knowledge, and I hope you will enjoy it. So my character Anna Laura. As you can see, I'm level 331, and that's pretty high. And as I have all my skill levels pretty high, well, some a bit lower because I don't like doing them. And my tools are maxed. I have the best ones. I have my focus maxed out. So, I can't level those anymore. And, my renown is maxed. I can't do anything. So my character is pretty built up and I am still enjoying the game a lot. So I'm not bored, but I find that, I have less to do than run around getting resources and build my house up and wait for new, updates with new things to do, hopefully new map, new NPCs, maybe new tools to make. I don't know. I don't know what, the future will bring because it's still beta. So there will be lots added in the future. And so I thought I will make a video series about Palia. And this first one will be an introduction to Palia. A little, for new players. What they can expect when they start. And I will do this with one, with my mini, because, because I have my character build up, I can't show some things. And with the new one, I can share, how you level skills and what you need to do. So that's the plan. So Anna Laura Mini will show you around. Let's go. So let me show you. This is the first map. You jump in here. You come from Phoenix Shrine above, and then you see those icons. Those are the villages you will be friends with and maybe romance a few. And they are not fixed on one location. They will walk around, and sometimes that's a little annoying. It depends on the time of day where they are, and you will need to find them and talk to them for quests or making friendships. Some have stores where you can buy things, and you will be on this map most of the time when you start playing, because this is a starter map. And in this game you don't just level up like in normally in games, that your character has a level and you kill some mobs and you level again. No, Palia is not that way. what you do in Palia is you level your skills. And those skills combined level your character. And let me say, there are no hostile mobs in this game. So you can just stand here and chill. Because nothing will attack you. There's no PvP. It's just a cozy game. You can just enjoy. But back to this screen. So I press I. And it opens up your inventory. But also you see a lot of more tabs. And those tabs are important as well. This is the map. I never use that because I just press M for map. Then you have quests, queue, and I have one. I need to go to Ashura. He's the innkeeper of this village. And then you have relationships where I just met Gina. But when you meet all the villages, this will fill up with them. And you see 2 bars with Gina. One is her friendship and the second is her romance level. But we will get back to that later. That's not important now. In Palia, when you interact with villages, you can see icons. You know, different kinds of ways to respond to them. And that will affect a little bit your gameplay. It won't make any big major changes, but it will affect a quest later on. So with my main, I did a lot of the fire one. So I got a reward that represents my fiery character. And I think that's a little fun addition to the game. It makes it more personal. But let me explain this. The city. Well, it's a little town. It's really cozy. And most of the buildings are, well, guild halls. And not a guild like an alliance or in this game a community. But those represent the different kind of skills you will get. Because you have 8 skills to level, and you do that by using them. It's nothing to it. You have fishing, you need Einar, you have cooking, Wrath, you have gardening, Batru, he's the farmer, mining, Hadori, my man, hunting, Hassan, bug catching, Auni, and Oshura, who we met, foraging, and Tish, the furniture making. And we didn't met her yet, but this is her store. So you see a little chair above the... And then on this side you have the general store. Zeki, look, there he is. He's the boss.
Working hard or hardly working?
And here you can buy most of the things you need in this game. And you can sell everything to him. What you find. He's the only villager you can sell all your stuff to. And the others just buy stuff from you, that items that represent their trade. So when you have hunting things like meat and fur, you can sell it to Hassan, the hunter, but not to the fisherman. So here you see some basic items you can buy and the seeds, because in this game you will be farming. So next to the general store is the clothing store. And this is more for the players that want to buy in-game items. You can buy them here at the cash register. And then you see the store. And of course then we have the inn. Next to the inn is an important building. That will be your tool repair station. And there is a little store that sells you basic materials. But here you can repair tools, and it's up to you to do that, because you know it can be a little expensive, and maybe for beginning players that's a little bit too much money, because in this game things cost a lot. But I'm lazy. You can make your own repair kits, and you need one of those at your house. But what I do is, before I go do my stuff, I just repair my tools. It takes a little, like these repair kits you can make or buy, but I just use that. And then we have City Hall. Here you can buy things for your housing plot. And your housing plot you find in this village. And there you can buy your house. Well, build your house. and make it your own. Ooh. So this is the beginning plot. You will see this when you spawn in. You see Hoderi, and he will give you your first quest and you can get your pickaxe. And on your housing plot, you can build your own house. You can make it as big as you want, as cozy, as boring. A big farm. You see all those squares. You can unlock them all. You can make a huge house. And you can, do whatever you want with them. You can unlock them at City Hall. You need a Ritz. You can see in the top of the screen. And at the moment I have a build limit of 5. It will go up to 15. And in the future it will be 30. So I'm excited for that. So I unlocked all my tools. And at the beginning you get makeshift tools. And the good thing about these are they don't have durability. The bad thing about them, they are super slow. So it will take time to do things. You don't have a lot of range. They can't chop big trees or big rocks. You need to level them for that. And every 3 levels, you can upgrade them. So you start with the makeshift, then you level them up. Let me watch my notes. To the standard one, you get them at level 3. And at level 6, you can exchange that for the fine one, and at level 9 you can get the exquisite one, but for those you of course need the recipes to make them and the needed items to craft them. And to level your skills you use them. Go bug catching, go chop down trees, go mine, go hunt, farm, and when you hit level 3 you can buy the recipe you need at the store from the guild that you are leveling the skill from up, and buy them and level. And there's nothing to it. I noticed that leveling them are quite easy, especially the ones you use a lot. And for some you maybe need to do more work. So what you see when I do quests, you see me getting renown. And that's this. Renown. You do get this by doing quests, developing relationships, and completing accomplishments. These things. You see what kind of renown you get. And renown is kind of important in this game, because renown is used here to level your focus up. At focus you can see like your stamina and your magic mana level in other games. You use focus when you use a skill. So when you eat, you will fill this bar up. And when you use your skill, like I am chopping down a tree and I pick the wood up, then you see me using focus. So this bar will drain a little. And it doesn't drain like slowly over time. Now every time you use a skill, it will, eat a little bit. So you need to eat to keep this bar up. And that's important because you also have focus bonus. Mine is now at 20%. That's nothing. And you can level that up to 100%. And that's the XP you will get from doing that, chopping wood, that skill. And my advice to you is level your focus bonus up first. So you get more XP by doing what you are doing. Leveling your skill up. Because, food bar is nice to have it bigger. You can level this to 1k. But this in the beginning is hard to get unless you do all the quests. And, by talking to villagers every day, in-game day, 2 days in a row you get renown. It will level up nicely, but in the beginning, just level the bonus up. And you do that by the Phoenix Shrine, where you started out. in the cave. Here. Here. But you also have the other one if you want to level that other bar up. The focus. And you do that at the Dragon Shrine. And I will show you where that is. So we are coming to the Dragon Shrine and it's so pretty. And in front of it there is a little vase, and normally you can interact with that and it will ask you to use 100 renown points for the focus points update. But I don't have that, so I can't show you yet. And in the beginning you get 50 focus points, you know, the food bar, and then for 100 points, and then it will, you know, how higher it is, the more it won't cost more, but you will get less for the amount you use. So like now I get 50 for 100, and at a certain point you get 2 for 100. Yeah, it goes down really fast. But you know, then you are pretty much end game and you don't care. You can use all your renown on leveling your focus up, but also you can use it on your housing. You can expand your housing plots, you know, all the squares I showed you, and that will cost as well. But as a beginner, I would recommend just do the focus first, because, you know, it's more important. And when you level up, you can do that. And with the renown, it's really important to say that 1k is max. So if you go over that, it's gone. So use it before it ends there, because it's a shame to let it waste. So I told you that I am a lot of times in squirrel mode, because you need a lot of resources to build up your house, level your skills, and in the beginning you see yourself doing this a lot, chopping down trees, the tiny ones, because the big ones you can't do that, and finding other resources like clay and copper, killing bugs, well, catching them, and it's important. And while you're doing that, you will find other items like wild garlic and some flowers. And you need everything. So, you know, collect them. And if you notice that your storage is too small, just sell things, because, you know, wood is so easy to find, and the rocks as well. What I do is just chop a lot, and because the wood early game is a nice income, because one stack of 100 wood gives you 100 gold. So if you have like 10 stacks, what you can get easily, you have 1k, and that's a lot of money early game. Later on game, that's like totally nothing. But early game, that's nice. So you can buy some foods maybe, or crops, or level up some storage bags. Because storage in this game is so small. I notice myself even now when I have max storage like 10k that I'm always overflowing. So it's in early game especially annoying, because you have only 2 bars in your inventory, and in your storage you have 1k, and you can level them by, you know, the bag you can buy in Zeki store. The first one is 500k. So what I would recommend, just chop trees till you have 5 stacks and buy it. It helps a lot to have that extra bar. And for your storage on your plot, you need a little bit more, and you can buy the storage box recipe at the store of Tish. So if you have enough money, you can buy it there, and you need the skill level, of course. So the last storage is 10k, and that's really nice, but that costs like 100k, and that's a lot of money. So, you know, as early game player, don't focus on that. The storage box is enough in the beginning, and you can have 5 storage boxes. 8. So use them all. Make 8 of those boxes and put them on your plot, so you have max capacity. I didn't do that, and I was always full. So that was stupid of me. So that's a good tip for you. In this game, you have at Zeki stores a little thing on the desk. That's this, the lucky box. And you need lucky coins for that. And you can buy them at Zeki's Underground, that's for later on. But also, if you buy just one item in the store every real life day, you will get at 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. 1 coin in your mail. And that mail, you know, that that coin will give you unique items, plushies, but also seeds or arrows. So that's really handy, and it costs, you saw me buy a few of those 5 worms. It doesn't cost me anything. And those coins are worth 10k in-game money, because you can buy them for 10k each. So that's a lot of money. But I love those coins. So get every day you log in, real-time game, get your coin. And I have another little tip for you guys. When you're hunting like me, and when you're starting this game, you have a little bow and it doesn't do a lot of damage. So you need to shoot a few arrows. You see people with better bows running around and killing. And what I do, and they really don't mind, is just shoot an arrow that way. Because in this game you share loot. If you mine a rock, a tree, or shoot deer, everyone that shoots it, like now, I got a bag, he got a bag, gets, their rewards. They get their XP, their loot. Nothing is shared, like, I get half and she gets halves. But and players don't mind it. I don't mind it. Because and it helps, especially when you're starting over, or have higher mobs that takes more arrows. You help each other. So that's really nice, and I didn't see this before in another game. Yet you share the loot, even though you're not in the same party, Sim Alliance, whatever. I really liked it. And in this game there are also hidden quests and loot boxes. The quests, they're items that you can be found on the map, on the floor. I just picked up a quest for making macaroons. It's a secret recipe, and even in the houses of NPCs there are hidden recipes and other things, and I'm not gonna show you, but because I want you to explore and find them yourself. But I will show you this, because I want you to know how it looks like. Like at the pond here, there's one loot box, and there can be a nice item inside. Like, I found this, and then you have a little treasure chest you can use as decoration. And there are many hidden on the maps, both maps. And there is also a accomplishment for those. Let me find them. Scrolling down the long list of things you can do. So these are like mini quests. Well, some take a lot of time. But where is it? Here. Plundering the bay and Kilima caches. So I have that. So you need to find 12 on this map. And on the second map are 30. So a little bit more. And when you find them, you get a nice map of Kilima. Kilima. I always called Kilima, but it's Kilima. My bad. And Bahari Bay has another map, and they're really pretty. So, explore and find them. There are some are hidden well, others are in plain sight, like you saw. So hidden quests, hidden boxes, hidden items. So you find yourself never bored when you start playing this game, maybe a little bit overwhelmed. So that's why I'm making videos about it. And this first one was not really in depth in what you can do or how to level things. But I will do that in other videos, because most of them you can't explain in 2 minutes. And there is so much to share. So I will do that, in the next one. Go in depth a little bit more. And, in this beautiful library, I will do my outro. In the next video, I will do more about skills, money making, early game, farming, some skill leveling, your tool leveling, and other things that maybe be interesting as a starter player. And then we will build the character up together as we go along with things you need to do at a certain level maybe, or where you can find some hidden things. We will see. I hope you enjoyed this video, and maybe you have ideas what I can use. Let me know in the comments, and I will use that in a video. And if you liked this video, you know what to do. Give me a little thumbs up or subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!